Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Today I'm joined by my good friend Carlos.
What's going on, everyone?
Carlos's information will be down below as usual. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Crystal Parfum, and this one is called Crystal Patchouli, so stay tuned. So this fragrance was released in 2019 and the perfumer for this one is Elma Mamedov. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this one, 2019 release, as the name implies, it does contain patchouli. It actually has patchouli in the top, the mid, and the base. And so there's a lot of patchouli in this one. It also has green notes, a little bit of mimosa, and in the base we have a little bit of marshmallow. So a bit of an unusual note breakdown, if I must say. But what do you get with this one in terms of the smell? Because this is your first time smelling it.
It's patchouli heavy, of course, but there is an underlying sweetness that's very, very delicious and delectable. The vanilla is really nice.
Okay.
It's not a dirty patchouli. It's a almost powdery green patchouli.
Okay.
And yes, I like it.
Awesome. It's funny that you mentioned vanilla because it's not in the note breakdown, but I pick up on it.
Marshmallow.
Oh, you meant to say marshmallow?
Yes. Vanilla, marshmallow, kind of sort of the same thing, no?
No, I agree with you. But I actually do pick up on a little bit of vanilla.
Okay.
Very faint, ever so faint. It is in the dry down though. But this is not a gourmand scent by any stretch of the imagination. For me, when it opens up, there is a sharpness. I'm not sure what to attribute it to, but it's a sharpness that I would consider boozy.
A little medicinal-esque.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certainly something in here that smells a bit medicinal, but I do get a whole load of patchouli. So the name for this one is quite apt. What do you think about this one in terms of occasions?
This seems to me like a dressed up kind of fragrance, or if you're going out to dinner,
yeah,
or if you're having a special event at work. It's a little special. I don't know that I'd rock this on a daily basis because probably it would turn out like Angel, you know, that patchouli bomb.
Yeah, I can see it being overwhelming. Yeah, so in comparison to Angel, that one definitely comes across a little bit sweet gourmand. Of course, Olivier Cresp is the king of gourmands. But this one has a bitter quality about it, but I get what you're saying in terms of special occasions. There isn't much about this one where I can say you can wear this one casually. If you can afford it, of course, and the price for this one is fairly reasonable. I'm going to leave all the information down below so you can inquire more about it. But for me, it does have a bitter quality. It opens up a little bit boozy. It dries down into this slightly medicinal, as you said, but also slightly sweet aroma that's a bit more accessible. And so I feel as though a lot of people in the dry down, they will appreciate this one a lot more than they would in the opening. But if you are a fan of patchouli, this is the type of fragrance that I would recommend you check out. Now, I wasn't alive for this generation. Is this a hippie patchouli?
No. A dirty hippie patchouli? No, it's not.
A Woodstock of 69 sort of a thing?
It's definitely not. To be honest, wore whatever fragrance I was wearing in the 90s.
Okay, yeah.
I always wore my own homemade concoction of, it was Indian patchouli and something, or Egyptian musk.
Like Egyptian musk, I remember you telling me that.
No matter what I wore on my neck, I would have that here. Okay. It's not like that at all. That was like everywhere I went, that was like my trail, my signature. At the chiropractor, the receptionist accused me of being a pot smoker. I was like, honey, I don't smoke pot. Oh, you know, that's that smell. See, I thought it was marijuana.
It's so funny because a lot of people really do associate patchouli with marijuana, but a lot of people also associate, for whatever reason, lavender with marijuana. They find the smell of lavender to be quite similar. So
the herbal thing going on.
Yeah, exactly. And so fortunately, this one, to my nose at least, doesn't smell like marijuana, so I wouldn't feel self-conscious wearing this in public.
The fragrance has a heft about it. It's not a lightweight, fluffy, wispy fragrance. It has a little substance to it, in my opinion.
You know, it opens up a little bit airy, and I think that's on account of that sparkling, boozy introduction. I'm just calling it a boozy introduction for lack of a better term. But once it settles on skin, yes, indeed, there's a density about it. It does linger for quite a while. I got about 7 hours on my skin, which is pretty exceptional. Whoa. But it's in the average ballpark for a patchouli dominant scent. I mean, if you have a patchouli-based scent that lasts any less than 5 hours, I would say they're doing something wrong.
Patchouli is definitely a lingering aroma.
Oh, yeah.
scent profile. So
yeah, I agree with that. It is a base note, and being as though it's used in the top, mid, and base, according to Fragrantica, even though I would guess that it's only a base note, but it is the type of aroma that will stick with you. It will stick on clothing if you do happen to spray it on clothing, which I did. And so not to say that I had a hard time washing it off, because I didn't. I washed that shirt, came right off, but it is a really nice scent. So the bottle for this one is quite nice. It kind of has like a faux leather feel with a wooden cap, and it also has a reflective plate here on the front, so the attention to detail is quite nice. But thank you so much for being on my channel.
My pleasure,
Carlos.
buddy.
I really
Anytime.
appreciate it. Awesome. So Carlos's information, as always, will be down below. Thank you all so much for watching in and tuning into this channel at home. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to click that subscribe button and enable notifications if you took something of value from this video. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care.
Bye.